Welcome to a new episode of What If with DJ Zach and guests on K-Poppin'. We've all done it before, sat there and asked ourselves or somebody around us, yo, what if? So we have a whole full hour of the perspective from everybody with our what if. And we talked about this last week. It was just kind of like, oh, maybe we should do it. And we are going to be doing it today. But before we do that, we got Jonathan in the studio. What's up?
Hey, everybody. Hello. What's going on? How's it going?
It's going great.
I hate the weather.
You know what? It's better than yesterday, though.
Really?
The air quality is...
Air quality
It's
is
terrible,
bad.
but yesterday was
bad.
way worse. Yesterday was like, I went out to do like charting yesterday, and I could not, you couldn't see across the river. It was so bad. Like
It was Silent Hill eerie.
Yeah. And
for
it
the
was
past
like
couple of days.
the air was like literally yellow. It was like tan. It was like sepia tone over the entire Korea. It was very strange. And like that kind of weather, I'm the type of person that I need sunlight. So at least you get a little bit of sunlight today. Yesterday was like, it looked like apocalyptic, you know? So I was like just so tired. I couldn't do anything. It was awful. But today's a little bit better.
I thought it was great.
Speaking for somebody who doesn't have allergies.
Yeah.
Oh, allergies. I don't have allergies.
Go ahead.
No, but my allergies definitely are evolving because normally when it's the fine dust is this bad and our ultra fine dust is this bad, when it gets to like when it gets to like severe and hazardous, normally I'm like sniffles all day, sneezing all day too, but my allergies definitely have been changing. I think I'm getting more of my asthma back from when I was a kid because my chest feels weird. It gets really itchy. And I start having this really random cough. But also, a new symptom popped up the past couple of days.
Oh, no.
My eyes, like where my eyelashes are, like the skin there burns.
What?
You've done makeup. Have you ever had makeup done? So you know when you wipe off all the eye makeup and like sometimes the cleanser goes into your eye and then like right here, the skin right here like burns because you've been rubbing it to get all the eye makeup off. I haven't done anything and it just burns. Like it feels like I've been rubbing my eye nonstop and like the skin here is like super sensitive. I don't know why.
You sound like you got a lot of problems.
I do.
Like is this something that comes with age or is it like an air quality thing?
It's
Air
called allergies. I've lived with allergies in different patterns my entire life.
Really? Well, they say they evolve.
And that's what I mean. Like, I think they definitely are evolving because my normal symptoms would be just like sniffles and sneezing, but now they're different. So I don't know what I'm more comfortable with.
Well, did you used to have did you need an inhaler before?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
You don't need one now though, right?
I've been going back to my ENT to ask if I can get an inhaler. The last time I went, he prescribed me a nose spray instead of an inhaler because he's saying that for now he doesn't think that I need the inhaler yet. But I feel that I'm borderlining it these days because if I do anything that has me breathing hard,
Like jogging or working out.
or if like I'm walking up a lot of stairs, then I start wheezing. And so I think my asthma's coming back. And if I groom Luffy, which I do at home, after I'm done grooming him, even though I wear a mask, I'm also wheezing. So like when I'm just breathing, you can hear like it's like sound
Like a whistle, like a small whistle. Well, do you find that like you have BM, right? Like what is that? The chronic clog nose? Does it get worse with the misemanji?
It's supposed to. Like I said, normally I would be like all sniffles and like nasally, but it's changing. It's more now like here.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't have that. I mean, I have like PM, but I don't have like congestion and that kind of stuff. So I don't know what that's like. But I tell you that when you have that super clogged nose, like it's just unbearable. It's annoying as all you know what. Like it's so bad. I was addicted to like those steroid sprays for a while, like from the over the counter ones that they sell at the pharmacy. But I finally got off it by going and getting one from the ENT.
Have you seen one of those ads where they have like magnets?
I have those at home.
Does it work?
Have you worked?
So
Does it work? I also wondered.
Kind of work, but like
I use mouth tape.
But it's not like magic.
what's mouth tape?
so that you can force yourself to breathe through your nose.
You take
I
your
take
mouth?
I take my mouth when I go to bed.
I'd be suffocating if I did that.
Yeah.
No, I do. You put the magnet, like, flips it up or whatever. My dad brought them from the States to try it, and I mean, they kind of work, but it's not like getting the spray up there. Like you
yeah,
get
it's
like
different.
something.
Of
Yeah.
course.
But you realize though, if your nose is really clogged and you get in a situation where you can't breathe, it will unclog. Like I don't know, it's like a natural thing.
Speaking from somebody who does have nasal problems quite often, I can teach you guys a way to get rid of it.
Like, what are those ways?
Oh, so
I want to get it when I get cold
Apparently, like
or something.
massages you
right,
can do or
what's up?
something.
Yeah, you
Doesn't
can. So
work.
no, it
Warm
does.
shower.
For me, it doesn't.
It does. So, an ENT went on TV to say this, but it really does work. So, right next to your nose, like in between your cheeks, like right here, if you press it for somebody who has like POM or any type of allergies, here and here, like
Here and here.
right here, if you press and it hurts, then you have
hurts.
POM.
Oh, I do.
Oh, it hurts.
Yeah, yeah. So if
We
you,
all have POM.
So if you press right here, right under your cheekbone, right next to your nose, and if you massage this area for girls and guys, this is also to get rid of 팔자주름.
Oh,
이것도 없어지고 비염도 없어져요. 근데 비염 있으신 분들은 이거 누르면 아파요. 진짜 아파요. 근데
Doesn't
이거
hurt a lot,
자주 풀어주면 좋아요.
it
Now-
doesn't hurt if you don't have PM?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you know what though? I realize is that I don't know if you guys notice this, but people that have BM, you won't have it 1 second, and the second you start thinking about it or talking about it, my nose just one side just clogged while we were talking about it. I wasn't paying attention to that at all until I got here, and now like one side is clogged. Thanks a lot.
You can do this massage.
Yeah, just massage it.
Right,
Massage
you
it
know what,
on air.
I'm just gonna hold it the whole show.
You're supposed to massage it though.
Oh,
So tell me, how's your week?
Oh, it's going great. Busy.
You posted something.
Yeah, I have a show coming up on 31st.
Okay.
And February 1st.
Wow, you're busy.
you have your guitar in the other room.
Yeah, I have a band practice after this.
Oh, look at him go.
And also, isn't Hoon's coming tomorrow?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, the guy who's singing, 이상훈,
Oh.
상훈이 형. I met him in 군대. We used to hang out a lot, so.
Are you
say
guys
hi to him.
동기 or are you?
Not exactly 동기. He's like
Is he huim to you or?
he came in later, but he wasn't my huim because we're in the separate base.
Oh, okay.
But we met through like we were both do music, right? So we met through like the army held like a festival.
Right.
Held like a festival, so we participated as like singers and artists. So we met through that. So we collaborated. And
Oh
I feel
wow.
like you know so many of these like band people. Like you know everybody.
Well, because he's in that.
Well, I know, but I mean, like
he's in the scene.
That's
but,
so. That's
I don't
so
know
cool.
any idols.
well, that might change. That might
change,
change. Yeah, that
maybe.
might change. That might change. Think big.
So-
Yeah, but yeah, Hoon's Hoons and K-pop go way back. When they first debuted, we had them on the show for a while, and then they had to go serve their mandatory military services,
Yeah.
and then they came back last year.
Yeah.
And then we had them on the show, and then because they just released a new single, we're bringing them back on the show too. So K-pop and Hoons go way back.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm excited to have them back in the studio
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Say hi to. Say hi.
I will definitely. I'm gonna be like, so yeah, Tanya says hi.
So you mean you're not gonna come just to support? Excuse me.
You watch outside.
Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about 오징어 game, Squid Game.
Yeah.
So we were. I shared the video with Tanya last week. He was like, "Oh my god!" So there was.
Yo, I had to look up the full video. I didn't know there was a full video.
video.
Yeah. I was somewhat touched by the song for some reason because it's so grand and
Right.
여러분!
Wait, what did you say now? I'm
Okay,
confused.
so recently with the new season of Squid Game. You know how Lee Jung-jae's character, what
Yeah,
we're going to
yeah.
kind of be acting out today in the skit, when they do 무궁화 꽃이 피었습니다, red light, green light, he's like, 여러분!
Oh, yeah,
autumn! You know, he like screams that. So somebody decided to make that a song. So they used how the tone he says it, and they made it into music, and they actually put an instrumental on top of it.
Oh,
And
I
it's
think
been
I've seen this,
it's been going viral. And so
Yeah.
I was telling Tommy about this last week. He was like, I've never seen it. So I sent it to him, and he was like, wow.
I was actually surprised.
Right?
Yeah.
No, but because I've seen a few, not just with this, but like I've seen a lot of, well, even with 꽁꽁 얼어붙은 한강위로, like even that became a song too.
Right,
so
right.
like there's so many things that have been made into a song these days thanks to social media. But I think that one was pretty hilarious.
Yeah, that was the best.
Considering how that's like
Yeah.
the highlight of this season.
That's what I feel like people remember most about it.
That's what I mean. Like that's the highlight of this
Yeah,
recent
yeah.
season, which is pretty sad. But anyways, so speaking of Squid Game, Joel, you've actually been in Squid Game.
Yeah, I was.
Ooh.
It was It was an interesting.
You survived.
Experience. Not really. No, I didn't.
Not really. No,
If I
you
did, I'd be rich right now.
He'd be rich, but he'd still be doing the show.
Yeah. I was in the flicks, like the spin-off, the reality spin-off of it called The Challenge. Was it like, gosh, it came out last year, but I've shot it almost 2 years ago now.
Right.
I was in that. Basically, it was like season 1, they got it, and they switched up some of the games, but they got it, and they basically made it like a 1-for-1 recreation of the dorms and the eating and everything. Actually, the food in the drama was better because they give you doshiraks there, but in the one in there, it was like not that. It was
really?
Like, it was a lot of foreigners, and I don't think they would have eaten that. But it was a cool experience.
Did you sleep in the main hall?
Well, the big kisuksa, the
Yeah. Like
they
in
made
the show?
I tried to sleep on the highest bed I could. Oh man, I slept. I think I was like the fourth chun or something. I didn't even know they made beds that high.
Yeah.
But yeah, they made it like exactly the same. Like 무궁화꽃이 피었습니다. It was huge in this huge hangar, and then
so real.
the Targona thing, and I was like on the big thing of sand and all that stuff. But anyway, it was a good experience. Would I do it again?
So like so today we're not just talking about like the show, like
Right.
not just the show that you did, but if you
The drama.
not even just the drama, but if we were in the Squid Game, if this was real and there was an actual Squid Game like game where
If you were dying,
right, you would
Okay.
be dying. You would be putting your life on the line, just like the drama does. Not the one that you were on,
Right.
where you were eliminated. The one where you would actually had to sacrifice your life.
Did you get like paintballed?
No, we had these things on. They would explode.
Oh,
Like squibs. Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were like shooting paintballs.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
No.
That would hurt. So, if you were to have to be like, if you were given, you met Kongyu in the subway, and he asked to play with you, would you take up the opportunity?
No.
I don't think I would
No,
either.
because for one, yes, money. I'm always often hear about like, yeah, money can buy happiness. That's true, but not for the risking of my life. There's no way. I would not risk my life for anything, anybody, any whatever. Like, no way.
But the thing is, most of the people in the show don't know they're gonna die in the games until
That's
they.
true.
Yeah.
But then it's, I mean, by now everyone's probably seen season 1. They get an opportunity to leave, and they do, and then they decide all to go back.
Yeah.
So like, they're at that point, they don't care. They already know. I'm like, I don't think so.
It's
Like,
because they realize like outside world is as much of a hell as inside. You know.
first of all, you made some really smart
Bad
financial
choices.
decisions if you have to resort to this. No. First of all, the game that Kongyu plays on the subway, like,
Well, because even the game you play on the subway, Kongyu tells you that he's gonna slap you. Every
I'm okay
time.
with that. I could do that.
I can't do that. I would be so offended if he would slap me every time, and he slaps you hard.
Yeah.
Like he's like even with the girls too. He's like, bam, like he's putting all his effort. He's putting his shoulder into it too. So I feel that no matter how desperate I am for money. And knowing that the internet,
It's gonna go viral.
no, knowing that I can find ways to do stuff on the
Oh,
internet.
you mean?
Like I can sell feet pictures for probably more money than that.
I don't know what the Squid Game, but I think I'm considering like the dakchichigi in the subway because like
I know.
the worst you can get is just getting slapped, right? But I when you mentioned internet, I imagine myself a video of me getting slapped going viral on the net. You know?
I could live through that. I don't mind that, but I'm really bad at that game though. Like,
Yeah, I'm really bad
but
at it too.
I got a question. So everyone's watched season 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so season 2 is like, we're not gonna spoil that, but season 1,
I've seen season 2.
yeah,
I've
right.
seen-
Oh, well, yeah, I
yeah.
think a lot of people have, but season 1, if the 6 games that they have, right?
Right.
At which point do you feel like if you were in the real Squid Games, you would get
무궁화꽃이
eliminated?
피었습니다. 죽었을 거예요.
Really?
I think I'd probably be eliminated from red light, green light.
You think so?
Well, because you have to freeze, right?
That's
Right.
true.
And if I'm in a hurry to run and then it stops, I don't know if I would be able to freeze. Like, because when you play it with friends, like your friends, some of them are, you know, they're gonna be pretty savage about it, but like not all the time. Like, you know, if the wind blows or something like that, but literally, like I would be the one that, you know how, or we were talking about earlier, like all of a sudden we're talking about allergies and my nose starts clogging up. I feel that if I have to stop, I'm gonna want to cough or sneeze. Yeah, I would probably be out. I would probably like at the worst time, like, oh, And because it's all sand there, people are running around and there's sand flying around and there's dust flying around. Be like,
I think at
I'd
that
probably
point,
die after sneezing.
don't you feel like that your body would be like, you'd be so scared of death that like your body would not let you do that? I feel like it would for me. I don't know.
I feel that I would have to see people dying 1st. You know, like if the people started getting shot, then I think the reality would probably sink in. But even with I would never have thought of licking the 달고나.
Well, no one would have ever thought about that until the drama came out. I never even thought about that. Like, you usually just get the needle thing and do it. But
the first game is 무궁화, and what's the second game?
달고나.
And then it's the tug of war. And then it's the
marbles.
Was the last game the bridge game?
It was marbles, then bridge.
Oh, then bridge.
And then the one with the last one.
With the recent season, which has been kind of going viral too, they were playing 공기. Are you guys good at playing 공기?
No.
I've tried, but I won't say I'm good at it.
I'm pretty good at it.
It's gotten super viral though.
Yeah, I love 공기.
I've never actually played it.
Really?
Yeah, I've never tried it. Most of the games in season 2, I've never tried.
Really?
The only one that I've tried was, what is this? The kicking thing.
Tagi-tagi?
I'm really bad at that. I can do like 2 or 1.
Oh.
It depends. Could I survive season 1? Maybe. Season 2, forget about it. That's not even. No, I would die.
I think I'll die in the marble game in season 1 if I were there.
Yeah.
Because it involves other people, you know.
Yeah. I didn't get that far in the challenge. So.
Yeah, I mean, if 공기 came out first, I think I would maybe be able to do pretty well. I haven't played 공기 in forever, but I remember I was raised with my mom's side of the family being very close, and my aunt owned a Korean video store when I was younger, and my other aunt owned a Korean market.
Yeah.
And we all, at one point, when my mom opened her salon, like we were all in the same mini mall.
Business park.
In the business park. And so because I was so close with my aunts, and it was really easy for us to just kind of hang out there during the summer, and like my grandma would be there too and stuff like that. So I remember going to one of the stationery stores, the Asian ones, and then picking up 공기 because like I think my aunt or my grandma mentioned it, and I asked them to teach me how to play, and I was able to learn.
Well, you know what's funny though?
play.
If you look at like Instagram or whatever, like you see all these young people trying to do it. It's really hard, and then a lot of people fail it, and then they call in like the ommas and the imos, and they're all good at it.
But you know,
That's the only thing they did when they were young.
well, no, not that, but there's a trick to play 공기.
Oh.
So the basics for 공기 is there's 5 small marbles or 공기. And then what you do is it's 5 levels. So the first level, when you throw it down, you have to pick up 1.
Yeah.
The next one you have to pick up 2. So you have to throw 1, pick up 2, throw 1, pick up 2. The next one it's 3, and then the remaining 1, and then 4, and then you flip over the 5 and catch all 5.
Right.
What the trick is when you throw it, you lay it out a certain way. So when you do the ones, you spread it out a little bit more so they go farther away. With the 2s, you're supposed to drop them between your first finger and your middle finger.
What?
So when you throw it, you're supposed to go like tung, and so it goes like between here, and what it does is it divides them so they kind of clump together, so it's easier for you to catch it. For 3s as well. So when you see the ommas and everybody, they're doing this. It's because they're trying to gather them into certain ways. So when the 3 comes out, you're trying to link them, the 3 at the tip of your hand, so that when you drop it, the 1 sticks out and then the 3 clump together. So there's a little bit of thinking when you're dropping the 공기.
That sounds hard. I'll just stick to yunori.
Yunori's harder.
I like yunori. I know. I used to play that when I was young.
Really?
That's weird, right?
Yunori's harder.
That's like an older game then.
What other Korean games have you played?
Baduk.
I still haven't played Baduk before.
Really?
Oh.
I think it's kind of fun, honestly.
But
not
then
like
again,
it's got to be like on a board. I don't like to play it on the phone or something.
no, like chess and checkers as well. Nobody in my family ever played them. Like Baduk as well. So I've never been able to like. If anybody in my family, even like my grandpa, if he was playing, I'd be like, "Could you teach me?" But nobody in my family ever played chess, checkers, or Baduk. So I've never.
If you go to like the parks up there in like your Seoul Station, all the old people playing. If you just sit down, they'll play with you.
But they won't teach you.
Yeah, they won't teach you. Yeah.
It's like chess. Yeah. After Queen's Gambit, I was like, oh, should I try to pick up chess.
I love chess.
But I loved Queen's Gambit. That was a great drama.
You know, when I was living in dorms, when I was in my K-pop idol group, we didn't have phones, so we had nothing to do, and the two things that we played the most was Blue, whatever, and then Blue
Marble,
yeah, and chess.
Chess.
It was like prison. Like we were playing like board games like every day. Like we would finish, practice, go home, and play chess. Sounds pretty sad now that I
makes
think about it.
No, but it's good because at least you're pushing your mind and your imagination.
A little bit.
I feel like we have more options these days.
Oh yeah, we do.
That's why
we do.
don't play
We do.
the Korean traditional games anymore.
So what we're gonna do is jump into our skit for today. So me and Tamye have double roles.
Ooh.
So
we
Tamye,
have?
yeah,
I'm getting phased out here.
yeah. So Tamye is going to be the director, but he's also going to be a participant in. So we're going to be acting within the acting.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
like
And I'm going to be
Inception.
2 roles as well. So
Okay.
you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Everyone. Okay, everyone. This is our first official reading. I hope all of you have practiced your lines. Let's get started. Action.
아들, I think we can pass the first game. It's a kids game. 무궁화 꽃이 피었습니다.
I know. That money can be ours in no time, but Mom, that weird guy over there is giving me the creeps.
I think he's really not right in the head. He keeps saying he's already played this game once, but that doesn't make any sense.
You know that greed has no limits. All we need is to pay off our debt and we're done.
여러분! You have to take this seriously! These people in suits are dangerous! Don't move! They'll shoot! Please listen to me!
Oh, 시끄러. Oh, he's so loud. Oh, that will get you shot too. 아들, stand close to me. We need to stick together.
Of course, Mom. I think they're starting. Let's go to the starting line.
The game starts now. 무궁화 꽃이 피었습니다.
얼음!
잘한다.
Freeze! Okay, good. Everyone did great. Don't forget to freeze, no matter what happens.
Mom, that guy's making me nervous with all his screaming. Move, man, you're gonna get a shot.
무궁화 꽃이 피었습니다.
여러분! You're doing great. Cover your mouth to talk and don't move.
엄마, they're actually shooting people.
아들, cover your mouth when you talk. I think that guy's actually telling the truth. Don't forget to freeze.
Mom, keep people. Oh, Mom, I'm scared. Can we leave? We can pay our debt another way, can't we?
You know what? Let's hide behind him. He seems to be our ticket out of here. Hey, guy. We'll follow you if that's okay.
Okay, but you have to follow everything I say. All the smaller people, go to the back and make a line.
Yeah. Yes, listen to the man. He seems to know what he's talking about.
Oh, Mom, I need to use the bathroom.
Wait, are you in character or do you really have to go?
Cut. You two over there, why did you break character?
감독님, I'm really sorry. I think I've been stressing over the role, but I have to use the bathroom.
감독님, I agree. This role is really hard to do. Are you sure we can do this?
Of course we can. There's too much money in this for us not to. Alright guys, take 10.
It's the second hour of K-pop, and on a Wednesday, it's our What If Day. Jill and Tamiya's in the studio, and we just heard Alexa's Wonderland, and I can
Yes.
definitely know that that's Joel's request.
How'd you know that?
Because when it comes to like Konambi or Alexa or showing any power to like power vocalists, you are always behind them.
Yes. Well, I chose this song for many reasons.
Okay.
Number one being was like when I went to go shoot Squid Game. This was the last interview that I did was with Alexa, and this song is kind of like a wonderland when I went there. It was very
it's an experience,
strange
right,
and
right, right,
jarring,
right,
you know?
right.
Yeah, so I don't know. It was like it's a memory, a core memory that I related to. That I like. It's like linked to me going to shoot this show. So yeah, that's
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
I have to say, Tammy, your 여러분 was amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
It was exactly that. You kind of scared me because you're so very close to me. So like I took out my headphones for the
I
rest
had
of
to
the
go
thing.
slightly to the back just in case like the listeners might get.
It was just scary.
No, but if you ever go on another radio show and they ask you to do 성대모사, I think you could do that
Yeah.
as 성대모사. You did a really good job.
I usually can't do 성대모사. I think it's all because like you sent me the video and I watched it literally like 10 times because it was so fun to watch.
All you need is one good 성대모사 that's
Right,
really good.
that's really good.
Like you can just do one.
can just do
That might be the one.
Okay.
I sucked at having any type of 성대모사, but like when I was doing promotions, that was the only thing that you could do on a radio show. Like when they asked for Kengi, they preferably wanted to do a impersonation, and so I had to make one up that I could figure out.
What you do?
What did you do?
Oh, you don't remember?
No.
Okay, so this is totally not like a impersonation for anybody who lives in LA, but I didn't have anything that I could do. And Sir Mix-a-Lot's track,
Baby got back.
Baby Got Back, has been for many years, is the main theme song for Cartoon Show.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
didn't know that. Wait a minute. You did the Becky, look at her butt. You did that, didn't you?
Yes, that's my
Oh,
song.
okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
My impersonation is for those of you who know the song Sir Mix-a-Lot's Baby Got Back. There's a skit at the beginning of the song. It goes dun, 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 and there's a girl that comes out that's total valley girl. She's like, oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. It's so big.
What's the rest of it?
She looks like one of those rap stars' girlfriends.
I just wanted to see if she knew. I used to love that song. Was that song a bit famous here?
So,
Like that's
I
a
don't know
random
the song,
song
but
that
it's
the
so funny
cartoon
to
shows like
but
BGM, you know?
No, but the beat, the dun 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 dun
Oh,
dun
okay,
dun dun
yeah.
dun dun. Oh, so that's been their main theme song
Oh, really?
for like since Cartoon Show started. So it's still it.
But that wasn't a sample. That was an original beat, right?
Yeah, that's our song.
From when Sir Mix-a-Lot made that song.
Right.
What year did that even come out? I must have
The
been like not even
80s?
born. I think.
80s.
Yeah. Do you know that song, right?
I don't know that song.
I
just
like
know it.
big butts and I cannot lie.
Oh,
You other brothers can't deny.
I know
Girl
the song. I
walks
know
in
the
with an
song.
itty-bitty waist.
Now I know the song. Yeah. I didn't know this was.
Yeah, but I think that came out before I was born. But I remember when I was little, it was big.
Really?
Yeah, like that was a big
I thought this
song.
accent was like pretty recent, like 2000.
Oh no, this is like 89,
Really?
maybe 80 or 90.
92.
92.
92.
Okay, I was born, but I was 1 year old.
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, I remember this song when I was growing up.
Do you have any impressions you can do? Voice impression?
Tons of them.
Oh, of
I
course,
do them all the time.
Of course.
Yeah.
Voice actor.
Yeah. I honestly got kind of sick of doing that. I'm kind of glad though that like that whole Gengi thing that they used to do kind of it's not as big anymore.
Well, it's
Right,
because I mean these days the fans are very protective of their idols. Where back then, like it was kind of a thing to embarrass them in a way, like to make our idol squirm was kind of the trend. But now it's like, even when it comes to penalties, some of the penalties that I did like even 5-6 years ago are completely no go anymore with the fans.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like the fans would be like, excuse me.
Wait, we used to do when I think Subin, when she was on here, we used to do this game, and then there would be like all these like what do you call it, like penalties. And some of them were like bad. I was like, now that I think about it, I'm like, yeah, you're right, actually. It was fun though. Everyone needs to lighten up.
Yeah. So these days a lot of the fans are just like, never. You would ever be able to do that.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm glad that that's over, because even up until like when I first became like a 방송인 or like a variety show person, like my company was telling me to make gengis and stuff.
Right, like you would have to like dance, do
Oh.
choreography, impersonation, sing a song, rap, do something.
Do something.
Yeah, I'm glad that we don't have that
God,
anymore.
I'm so glad,
Yeah.
because if I have to do one more impersonation of that man, I swear.
Okay, so who wants to go first today with Squid Game statistics?
Squid Game. I can go first.
You want to go
Okay.
first?
Yeah. Oh, what's your INFJ?
How'd you know?
Yeah, you told me.
Oh,
before
yeah,
the
that's
show.
right. Yeah, I'm INFJ.
What's your MBTI?
Okay, so it's normally ENTP, but recently it's been more INTP.
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay. Here's some reactions like among MBTIs.
Oh, okay,
What would they do?
for Squid Game?
Yeah,
Okay,
Squid Game.
okay.
So first, ISFJ, they'll die of concussions after trying to escape all nights.
Okay, that makes sense.
ESFJ, they're gonna whine all night. I can't live like this, and end up getting scolded by people.
Okay.
ISTJ, they're not gonna trust anyone, and they're gonna win this game all by themselves by sheer determination.
Okay.
Okay.
ESTJ, they're gonna stir up conflict among the people and then survive on their own.
Oh.
ISFP, they're gonna stay up all night because of anxiety and die of stress. ESFP, they're gonna protest to the organizers that this game is unfair, and they're gonna end up getting shot.
Dang. These are pretty brutal.
ISTP, they're gonna sleep, and they're gonna miss the transportation, and they would not end up not
Survivors.
participating. Yeah, survivors. Okay. ESTP, they've been waiting for this moment to participate in the game, and they're gonna enjoy it.
Okay.
INFP, they're gonna beg the organizers to kill them, and no one's
Whoa.
gonna do that because
Okay.
they think it's a trap.
Okay.
Pretty fortunate. ENFP, which is me, they lost the invitation cards, so they don't get to.
Is this accurate?
Yeah.
Are you forgetful and like leave stuff?
I guess I'm like, oh, I got this card. Look at this.
And then he loses it.
yeah, I'm like, where's the card? INFJ, which is you.
Okay.
인프제.
Let's
Turns
see.
out you're the organizer of the.
You're 이병헌?
이병헌.
I could
the
see you
front
do
man.
No,
that.
that ain't accurate
I
at
can
all.
see you do that.
Oh.
I
I do
can
not-
see you. I could see you be Byung-won.
Oh,
That's
no.
something Ibyeong would say in the game. Because they have to.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, we don't want to spoil anything. I don't.
okay,
but
of course.
But no. But yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah.
ENFJ, they're gonna claim there's a way to save everybody,
Okay.
and ends up lying and wins.
Okay.
Thank God I'm not an E because I'll be like, we're all doomed.
INTJ, they're not gonna participate in the game because they don't have any depth to begin with.
Yo.
Oh, swag.
Wait. Did we already do yours?
No, not
No,
yet.
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
INTP, they're gonna wander around the facility and ends up getting lost.
That's also me. Yeah,
Oh,
I can see
okay,
myself doing
Okay.
ENTP, lastly, ENTP, they're gonna look down on everyone thinking they're stupid and ends up getting assassinated by the people.
that. Yeah,
Is that what you are?
Really?
Both are plausible. I'm either INTP or ENTP, depending on which personality test I take. But I can see myself doing both.
You're gonna look down on us and say that we're stupid.
It's more like, because not during the games, but like when you're in the room together. Like even when I was watching both seasons, you know how they start bickering when
right.
they're in the sleeping dorm.
Right.
It's just like, like even when I'm watching the drama, I'm just like, why are you fighting now? Like there's no reason. There's no reason for you guys to be bickering now. Like you want to die, they're gonna kill us anyway. It's like,
Wait.
I do have that mentality.
Let me ask you this then. Out of all the characters, we'll skip season 2 because not everyone's watched it yet, but by now everyone's watched season 1. Season 1, if you was any character in season 1, who do you think you would be?
Ali without the strengths.
I'm trying. I struggled to remember besides him being nice, what his real strengths were.
He was really strong, but
Oh, you mean like physical strength?
physical, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Honestly, I could see that. Isak, I feel like I want to assign her one.
Wait,
like,
which is that?
I feel like if you get on her wrong side, she'll be like Kim Ju-young's on Binyim. Like just be vindictive and take herself out to take out someone that wronged
I was
her.
thinking about that, but I think that I'd be the girl that Chung Woo-yeon ends up killing. The quiet one who she ends up partnering up with the marble game.
Right.
Oh, I can see that too.
Yeah, I feel that because I am a scaredy cat, that I would probably be like a scared kitten in the back, like in the corner, trying to read the room and figure things out and like try to find my way out of there very quietly without getting caught. You know what I mean? But then like in that situation, I would end up being like,
would you sacrifice yourself? Just like
That's
the
a good
character
question.
did?
I was going to ask that.
I feel that for me, by the time when I was watching season 1, I just felt like even watching it, I just felt very emotionally tired. Like just watching it. And
It's a very heavy show.
Oh, it is. So I feel that if at that stage, if I knew I was gonna die anyway, if I didn't see myself winning, and like that's already a couple of days in, right?
right.
They're sleep deprived, they're malnutritioned, they're stressed. There's a lot of different things going on. I think that if knowing myself, like if I knew that I'd hit my limit, then I might. Instead of pushing myself forward and losing anyways.
Well, okay, how about this? What if you were at the last game, Squid Game, and it was you and one other person, but the other person had a family and like had like kids to take care of and blah 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 and all this stuff. It was like a really like
The actual
story,
Squid
right?
Game.
Yeah, you were one of you guys had to die. Do you think you could sacrifice yourself?
No.
No, that was quick.
Not in that situation. If the end is near, okay. So if the end is near, because if the end is near and it's only the two of us, and that person is not physically bigger than I am, and I'm sizing them up, and I'm like, I can take them down. Bring it on.
Even with all, listen, I'm with you. Like so I didn't ask you to have kids. It's not my fault, you know. But she's flicking her hair while she's doing that too.
Every man in their cells. I'm taking my earrings off.
Whoa. We're not in Harlem. What's going on? Wait, what about you? Could you?
In the last game?
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, but I won't be able to like end their life.
Well, then you're going to die.
No, I'll like beat them if I can and make the agents do it, you know.
Well, what if the whole point is that you got to do it?
I have to do it? Oh, man.
It's you or them. Plus, if you win, then you get the money.
Situation.
You're too nice.
Yeah.
You'll never
No,
survive in this world.
I think I tried to be nice. I don't know. Yeah.
Kill them nicely.
What about you?
Oh, forget about it. Blast him away. Are you kidding me?
Give me a gun. Give me a gun. Let me see if my gaming shooting is
That's
as
right.
accurate as my real life shooting. We're going to take a quick song break, come back. Zion T's 나쁜 놈들, the bad guys.
There's too much 나쁜 놈들 in this world.
Okay.
Let's be nice people.
Yeah. And if you look at the song, it repeats, let's be rich.
Yeah.
부자, like they say like let's be rich. So we're gonna take a listen to this track and we'll see you guys back after this. More of the show.
부자가 되고 싶어 예쁜 짓을 해서 네 사랑을 벌고 싶어 내 가슴은 텅 비었어 돈은 중요한 게 아니야 물론 중요하지만 더 중요한 게 있어 You know what I'm saying 난 다 알고 싶어
Joel, you're the oddball out this week as we continue on with our Squid Game talk for our What If, because we only have a few minutes left. So what did your article or survey bring?
Okay, so Squid Game has become a huge, almost conglomerate-like franchise now.
Right.
So if you happen to live in a variety of cities, including Madrid, Sydney, New York, and I believe LA, I think.
Seoul's not there?
Seoul is opening in February, but you can participate and experience the games from Squid Game, not all of them, but 6 of them, in person.
Oh, whoa, that's cool.
It's called Squid Game The Experience. And they've already opened in other places in New York and all these places. But there will be one in Seoul coming in February.
Okay.
So I'm brain fart here. But yeah, you'll be able to experience these things. I've actually seen lots of videos of these because a lot of the people that were on the show that I did went there this last weekend for the opening or whatever. And it looks pretty fun. It's like a scaled down version, but you get to kind of experience what's it like.
It's like the room escape version of it. It's like 방탈출 version of it, I assume.
But of course, the Flix is sponsoring all of this stuff, so it's very high quality, very
well, I mean,
realistic.
considering how much money they ranked in thanks to the I've talked about when I watched season 1, it is my type of storyline because I like gory, morbid things.
Violence.
I love violence. So when this came out, I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
So I watched it, but then I started seeing my friends in the States posting posts about watching it, and I was like, what?
What's happening?
What's happening?
It was weird to see.
It was weird to see. And then like everybody was making like 달고나 coffee and 달고나 at home. And I'm just like, y'all know that that's just toffee, right?
I'm like, I don't even really like 달고나. Like, do you guys actually like it or do you like it because
I love 달고나.
I do like 달고나. I love it.
Yeah, I love it.
I would always, when I first got to Korea, I was so happy because there was this one 할머니 that made 달고나 like in the middle of rodeo.
Yeah, she's still there. I know who you're talking about.
You know who I'm
she's
talking about?
really
She's still there.
very old, right?
Really?
She has a little umbrella over her. She's still there.
She's still there?
She's been there for like 30 years.
Yeah, she was. So, but it was 500원 back then. So it was 501. And I was so happy because in the States, you could rarely do that. My mom would never let me do that at home. My grandma would slap me. That's that kind of playing with candy. I don't know how everybody, like all those parents went through 탕후루 and like were fine with it because sugar and burners and kitchens and kids do not mix.
Have you touched melted sugar. It's hot. It will give you like second degree burns. Like
it's dangerous. So 달고나 was never something that we could play with unless it was offered somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
So when I got to Korea, what I loved about it was I didn't even like the crispy one. I wanted the soft one. It's 갓 나와서 when she just puts it on the stick and it's still gooey,
right.
And then you bite into it and then it like strings off and then it starts to get hard in your mouth. That's so good.
Do you have any idea? I don't know if you guys have ever tried. Have you ever tried making? It's really hard to make it well.
To make it well,
yeah, because like if you really want it, like how they make it in the show, where it's thin enough where you can like use the needle to cut it or whatever.
Right.
That's really difficult because I've made it once and it was like a chocolate chip cookie. It was super thick. It's really hard to make well.
That's usually what happens.
Yeah, it's really difficult. I've tried it. It's really difficult.
After the show, Korea got a little bit of a 달고나 craze again. So they like put it in bingsu, they put it in drinks
coffee,
and everything. Yeah. But 달고나 bingsus is good actually.
I've never tried it.
So normally what they would do for the 달고나 bingsus is they would pretty much put like espresso into a bingsu and then they would top it with other like cereal toppings and then they would actually put chunks of 달고나.
Yeah, if you put the chunks of
Like
달고나, I get
in
it.
there.
Yeah.
But wait, because and then it melts in the
It melts in the broth.
Well, I find it doesn't taste like just melted sugar. Is it the baking soda that makes it like the flavor like that?
Oh, you're already melting and kind of burning the sugar, so it has a caramel taste to it. But the baking soda is supposed to give that toffee like caramelized type of a flavor as well. I like that caramel burnt type flavor. That's what I like about it. Oh,
I don't know. I must be like the only person ever, because ever since I was young, I never liked it that much. It's weird.
Do you like sugar stuff?
Not really, no.
No,
I don't like
okay.
sweet things.
I like sweet things.
But I like 전통 과자. Like I like that more than like
because it's not that sweet.
Yeah, it's not that sweet.
Like I like. Oh yeah, I guess.
It's not that sweet. It's not that sweet.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna listen to that and see you guys next week.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Have a good weekend.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Our What If. Don't forget to catch us on the weekdays from 2 to 3 p.m. Korea Standard Time on a Wednesday. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to check in next week.